Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Zuzana from coachzuzana.com, and in this week's video, as Christmas is here and we are super excited about that, we wanted to talk to you about how to survive and nail Christmas.
So Christmas is supposed to be the happy time of the year, when you get to meet your family members and your friends that you haven't seen for a while. So you're supposed to get on really well with everyone and be nice to one another.
But, and there is this big
But
you have to now deal with personalities and put up with conversations that you simply want to avoid.
So today we are going to give you a few communication tips in terms of not only how to survive Christmas, but how to actually nail it.
First, I want you to go back to my video on basic communication principles, which I will link in the comments and also up here somewhere in the cards. And I want you to think about the three basic questions. Is it true? Is it kind? And is it necessary? And because it is Christmas time and emotions are running so high, I want you to pay particular attention to the is it necessary question. I really want you to memorize it and really think about it before you to say something that is based off like really high running emotions. Like, do I really need to say that? That is what you should be asking yourself.
And another important question is, especially if you'll be talking to people who, might actually rub you off the wrong way, is, and it's $1 million question, what am I trying to achieve by saying this?
So us as people, we sometimes, don't really think about what is the result of the words we are going to use, and because of that, our communication and relationships suffer.
So am I simply being nasty back because they are rude to me? Or am I just trying to win an argument for the sake of being right? And another one is, what am I going to achieve, and how is it going to change the situation to more positive? Because you know what, if it won't, you know what to do.
A very common topic, especially for the single ones, is answering questions like,
are you still single? Why are you still single? Aren't you looking for that special someone? You're not getting any younger. Aren't you afraid you're gonna end up alone?
So I believe no one wants to listen to this or answer anything like that, especially when you've been looking and it just simply haven't been happening for you for quite some time and can bring you down as well. And I think that it's just a bit of a lack of empathy from the other person, and I just don't really think that they mean it in a malicious way to purposely bring you down. It's just for them, happiness equals being with someone. So what you can say, I unfortunately haven't met anyone yet and I'm really happy with my life, and once I do and I'm looking, you can say that with a smile on your face, you will be the first person I'll let know. So you close this conversation and you end it up with a class.
Another thing that often happens during the Christmas time is that everybody wants to share their opinion, and people want to feel like, I want to outsmart the others and I want to prove that my point is right. So very often we end up in this power struggle that can very easily escalate and end up in an argument. But nobody wants to feel bad, right?
So what happens when you enter such a power struggle? What I want you to do is ask yourself this question: what is the cost of me being right in this conversation? So instead of arguing but still getting your point across, you can say something like, look, this is based on my experience and this is what I believe is true, and I guess we have to agree to disagree. And do it with a smile on your face, and to not make it awkward, what you can also do is let's have a look at what Jack and Danny are talking about, and move towards another person, towards the other couple or a group of people. Do it with a smile on your face, like nothing has happened and there are no hard feelings.
And if you somehow find yourself in the middle of a heated exchange, think about it. In most cases, there's hardly anything to gain, but most certainly there's a lot to lose. Is it really worth it?
And remember, just because you want to get your point across and you yell it at the top of your voice does not mean that other people will hear you and understand you. So tailor the message how you would like to receive it in the moment, or I'm sure that at this point we are perhaps talking about a person you know. So tailor it the way how you know them, how they'd like to receive and hear the message, so actually you can get your point across.
And if someone is simply being mean to you, what you might feel like is, why shouldn't I be just mean back? I want to give them the taste of their own medicine. So what I would really like you to do in this situation is to stop for a moment, breathe, and think that you are the bigger person here. So what you are really trying to do, and what I would like you to think, is that you are trying to change that type of behavior and show a different way that is based on kindness. So what you can say in this situation is, I really appreciate what you are saying, but I don't appreciate your tone of voice. So if you don't mind, I would like to get back to this a bit later. And then excuse yourself. Handle it in a classy way.
This is it for today's video. We want to wish you very Merry Christmas. May your holidays be wonderful,
Filled with peace, joy, understanding, and fulfilled relationships that we hope we manage to contribute to in a tiny way.
and we also wanted to say thank you to all of you that watch this channel and you engage with us in any way. We are extremely grateful and happy you stayed with us, and we hope that this Christmas is based on you communicating out of place of kindness, thinking if what am I about to say is necessary, and what am I about to say is going to positively contribute to the conversation and uplift the mood of people around you.
So if you manage to implement any of our techniques in real life, we really look forward to hearing from you. So please feel free to leave the comments in the comment section down below.
And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Please remember to hit the bell icon so you can get notification when the next video is up. And as always, be kind, stay positive, and have a magical Christmas. Bye!